Then apply that. And we're going to see what happens. See how the gauge changed? It's going to make it just look a lot nicer. Hello folks, welcome to Netcruzer Cars. I'm here sitting in my 2018 Mark 7.5 Golf R, and there's a couple new things I wanted to do with OBDeleven. I'm not quite done doing all the little coding changes I wanted to do to this car. The digital gauge cluster, normally when I'm driving I have it set for this information where it's just oil temp and all the rest is black. Now there is a way to get a dotted pattern in the background which looks pretty cool, as well as you can do some selective gauge changes as well. So let's do that. The other thing I'm interested in doing is adding street sign recognition. So that's using OBDeleven. It should be able to code it so that I get some street sign recognition in my center dashboard display. So the first thing I'm going to do is try and connect to the car. I have the dongle plugged in to the OBD2 port. You do have to be on the internet to get this to work. When I didn't, it wouldn't even connect to the tool. So once you do, then you can hit this little menu button down here. And I want to get into the dashboard display. And from in here, you can do adaption and long coding, and we're gonna go into adaption. And under here, there will be a setting from the adaption list, hit display depiction, and you're on version 1, and we wanna actually change this to version 3. The little dot should display when I apply it. And there we go. And just like that, now we have a little bit of a background graphic on here. That's going to make it just look a lot nicer. And as well as, check that out, you see how you got the dots? You get animations now between what you're doing, which is pretty cool. I don't know why they had that stuff turned off. As stock you just get a black background, but I think these dots are pretty awesome. Cool. All right, that's done. Next thing I want to show you what you can change with the gauges. You can change the look of your gauges to between about 5 different types of Volkswagens. The dashboard options for gauges, so go into adaption and then scroll down very to the bottom of the list, and there's one called tube version. Click on tube version, and in here there'll be a couple of versions you can select. So my car is a stock variant 4, and if I click on here I'll get the options. So you've got a bunch of different variants. Variant 0 through variant 3 are the ones that apparently will change the look of the gauges, so let's do that. My vehicle was a variant 4, so let's try variant 3. And I'm gonna say okay, and then apply that, and we're gonna see what happens. See how the gauge changed? I got 280 kph. Let me go back to a version 4 to see what that looked like. Okay, variant 4 goes up to 320 kph, which I will never do, and variant 3 gives you just a little bit more around the gauges. Variant 3 looked pretty nice actually. That's variant 3. That's variant 2. Variant 1. And here's variant 0. And that's variant 0. Okay, I think I've decided that I like the look of variant 0 the most. This is variant 0. That's how it was stock, variant 4 Golf R, and I'm going to try and run variant 0 for a while. Just like that. Pretty cool. Alright, I've now got my gauges how I like them, where I've got variant 0 gauges and variant 3 as the background information display, which is pretty cool. I like how it dances around when you change modes. I do like that a lot. Now, the last thing I want to do was get traffic sign recognition installed, so I did look up a setting for that. Traffic sign assist condition is in the information display. Go into module 5F, which is information control unit. Go into adaption. Scrolling down, you're looking for car function list BAP Gen 2. And within car function list BAP Gen 2, so you scroll down. That turned my radio on, that's why the music started. Select control unit 5F, adaption, select car function list BAP Gen 2, traffic sign recognition. Here it is. Traffic sign recognition. Not activated, activated. Okay, so I've changed that one. And there's more. So then go back a level. Oh, actually I should commit that. Press and hold to commit that change. Traffic sign recognition activated. Okay, then go back a level and you want to go into Car Function Adaptions Gen 2. Main menu, display road sign identification. There's a few of those. What am I looking for here? Roadside identification. Road sign identification activated. Gonna apply that. Okay, now go back and then go to long coding byte 24. So now we got to go back out to long coding. Long coding byte 24. Activate BIC 6 control unit 5 front advanced camera. Okay, then I went into the dashboard long coding and there's a section in here for the road sign detection. I'm going to change that to yes. Hit OK. Error, dynamic road sign display. Activate bit 2 control unit 5. Then go to front driver assist systems control unit A5. And in here, then go into adaption, roadside detect fusion mode, change to roadside detection. Okay. Okay, press and hold. Enter password. Adaption accepted. At this point, I think I've done all the adaptions that I can do. I'm going to go take the car for a drive and see how it turns out. So I did change my gauges and I changed the dots and I tried to enable the roadside recognition, but I might get an error. Yeah, dynamic road sign display error. So I'm going to go drive it and see if that error goes away once it starts seeing signs. I might have missed something in the coding. Check it out, it worked. You get a European sign in your dash, but that's my speed indicator right up top there. Dynamic roadside display currently limited. But anyway, it's got some errors. It's calibrating because I'm just driving it for the first time now. And there's the road sign, 80. And is it gonna pick it up? There, just changed to 80. Cool, totally works. And I decided to go with variant 3 for the gauges because I do like how this looks in flight. With variant 0, 1, and 2, the font of your Speedo and stuff is just a lower end font. It doesn't look as nice, so I thought this looks pretty cool. And you can see here that the street sign recognition is working. Okay, here we go. We're coming up on a 50. It should change to 50 in my gauge cluster. Now. Boom. Just did it. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you're new or in here, subscribe. If you want to talk to me, leave a comment down below. And as always, thanks for watching.